Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. I'm still in Abuja, and should we even talk about the roads in Abuja, like the streets of Abuja? Let me save my breath. The video coming up next after this will be on the streets of Abuja, so watch out for that particular video. But for today's video, we will be visiting the Nike Art Gallery in Abuja. You all know I was in Lagos and I visited the Nike Art Gallery in Lagos, and I had so many good things to say about it. If you haven't watched that video, please make sure you do. I'm going to leave the link to that video down in the description box. And I said to myself, I'm in Abuja, I should visit the one in Abuja. From the gate, it already tells you you're coming to an art world. Once you get past the gate, you just start seeing things that tell you you're in for a good time. Now, I'm not really a lover of arts like that, paintings, because I do not know how to appreciate them, because I cannot even read meaning to it. But I'm a creative and I love seeing other creatives at work. I love just seeing the entire creative process and the end result. Now, once you walk into this door, you have a QR code you have to scan. I really cannot even remember the information that you get when you scan that code. I was just shocked and taken aback. I was like, Abuja, that's what I do for you. Because in Lagos, it was not like that. You just walk in and you have access to the entire place. But yeah, that's the QR code. You had to scan it. Now, this beautiful lady was just explaining to us the different branches they have. They have 4 branches in Nigeria. They have Abuja. They have Lagos, which is their headquarters. They have a branch in Kogi and they have a branch in Oshun. She equally said they have 2 branches overseas, which are in Texas and Atlanta, Georgia in the USA. So she told us to go ahead and have fun, and if we have any questions, we should ask her. I kind of muted what she was saying because you can see these people dressed at the background. There was so much music playing really loud at the background, so you could not get what she was saying. So I decided to mute it and say it by myself. I do not know what was happening on this day, but I just saw these people dressed in like cultural regalias, and they were dancing and doing their stuff. I'm guessing they were practicing to exhibit on a particular show or event. I don't know, I'm just guessing, or maybe it was just entertainment for people who were fortunate to visit on that day. I cannot tell, but we saw them. There was music happening here and all this cultural stuff. So we started going around to check what the gallery in Abuja has in store for us. The first difference you can tell without even blinking an eye is the fact that the one in Abuja is so spacious compared to the one in Lagos. Now, the one in Lagos is like a 4-floor story building. This one is just 1 floor, but it's wider, it's more spacious. This one is just newly constructed. I don't know exactly when it was open to the public. Please, Abuja people, let me know down in the comment section when exactly they opened this Naked Art Gallery in Abuja, because as per the time I went there, they were still doing construction works even, and they were still even arranging some parts of the gallery. So it shows that there is still work ongoing. The building still looks new. I mean, you could walk in and you could still get the smell of a new building. You know when a house is new? Yes, that was the vibe here. The second difference I could notice is this one has more fabrics being exhibited here. It's a particular kind of texture of fabric. I don't know the name. Please, if you do know the name, please leave it down in the comment section. I think they weave some of it. Upstairs, we climbed upstairs. This is the upper part. They have more of African prints upstairs, and then downstairs is more of like the woven fabric. It should have a name. Please help me in the comment section and tell me the name of the fabric that is woven, because we saw like sticks downstairs, like the process, kind of like illustration of the process of making the fabric. So I do know that it's kind of like a special fabric here in Nigeria and all of that. So upstairs you have clothes, female clothes most especially. And then I did see so many Fela's pictures. Thank you so much for those of you who told me the kind of music Fela sings in the previous Nike Art Gallery in Lagos. I checked them out and I've listened to some of his songs, and I do understand now why he's so popular. But I have a question. While he was singing all of these songs attacking the bad governments and the leaders, was he ever caught and locked up in prison? Please let me know down in the comment section, because if he were in Cameroon, definitely he would be caught up and locked in prison. We have freedom of speech in my country, but that's just theoretically. In practice, you don't just wake up and start singing against the president or the government just like that. You shall be caught up and locked in prison. If you do not know what I'm talking about, ask Lapiro de Banga. He will better explain. He's a Cameroonian musician. He will better explain to you what he went through trying to sing about the ills in the country. Boy, oh boy, that prison became almost his home. But anyway, I want to know if that was the case for Fela. Another thing that made my tour of the Nike Art Gallery in Abuja more fun was the fact that my companion is a lover of art. So he really, really loves art, and he can better appreciate art, as opposed to my companion in Lagos, whom we both had no idea on how to better analyze art. But my companion in Abuja is a lover of art, and he went ahead to explain me a lot of art pieces.
Kuti, everything about sea symbolizes something. Change symbolizes like slavery, like he's trying to like liberation and trying to like break free. Of course, the music.
He was a musician.
Yes, so that's his voice.
Oh.
So this is a crocodile. You see.
Where's the crocodile?
You can see it.
I'm not seeing anything.
It's like the swampy because.
You're really a lover of art, because I could never tell. I'm not even still seeing, but if you say, yeah.
This is Makoko. Makoko in Lagos.
Okay, yeah, the village living on water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makoko in Lagos. So you know how she wears her.
Hagele.
Yeah, this is
The brand.
This is type of Fela. I don't know who that is.
I'm sure it's just a drawing.
This is a paper art. She's a woman in a kitchen. You can see the woman, right? This is
Yes.
Use that stove. A pot.
I did not see the stove for that one. I did not see. This is definitely Lagos, Abi.
Oh yes. So this is interesting.
Crowded. Now this person has over exaggerated it. They don't pass through. No. That's exaggerated. The Lagos Art Gallery was very interesting to me because it put my brain to work on certain art pieces that were within my thinking capacity. But you see all these abstract arts or whatever they call them, I was not even looking at them. Once I see it, I'll just remove my eye because I cannot come and think what I do not know. But in Abuja, it was very interesting because my companion is a lover of art. He started making me see imaginary things that are not there in abstract art. You know, when you just see lines and then they start telling you that this is an image, you're not trying to form an image. So it actually even puts my brain to work more. You see, I could never even think. I just see like a stick that they have just put there. Oh. My friend kept on seeing meanings to every art piece, even the ones I would say is not that deep. He would insist it is deep, and he would try to get a meaning from it, and a deep meaning at that. Oh, it's all ex-president. So we got to this wall that has the pictures of all the ex-presidents that have ever ruled Nigeria from the time of independence till date. And this place amazed me because I got to learn so much here. I had no idea that Buhari has ever been the president before he was president this last time. So when I saw two Buharis, I was like, oh, you guys have had two Buharis as president. And he's like, nope, it's the same person. Then I look at them, I'm like, is he a twin? Because they do not even look alike. I mean, the latter Buhari looks so much different from the former. And I do get because that's like many years ago and recent Buhari. I'm just like, this is really interesting to know that you guys can actually have people who can run two times. And I heard he's not the only person that has been president twice. Even Obasanjo has been president twice. And I'm like, oh, this is interesting. In Cameroon, only two people have been president since independence. Uh-uh. There's two Buharis.
Yeah, so he was first military dictator, and then when he was elected in 2015, and then of course.
Is this the same person?
Yes, the same person. This was when he was in military. This was when.
So he has been president twice?
Yeah, so I saw Obasanjo also. This was when he was in the military.
I did not even notice Obasanjo twice.
He was elected democratically.
Oh. So Buhari has been there twice. I had no idea.
Yeah, first as a military.
I wish Cameroon could be doing two tenors and leave. Like, why are you there more than two
If I
tenors?
just came around, can you give me something like that?
You have just two faces to see. Just two faces to see. And you're good to go. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
As we stepped out, we were told to check out the other building found here. This is the building we were inside, and they told us to check out this second building, which is still an art gallery. Like I said, there is still a lot of work happening here, constructions here and there, and apparently they are trying to provide accommodation for people when they do come for trainings. I think that's a very, very clever idea. I was curious to know what's inside this second building because I could not believe it's only art that will still be here. Like, how big can it get? I wanted to use my eyes to eat Christmas, and walking in here I find out still some more art painting. I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. So you have two massive buildings just dedicated for artwork. I mean, Manike is doing so well for herself. These two paintings here caught my attention because they just looked rich. You know, when the material used is different and you can tell it will be definitely more expensive than all the other ones. That's what I was looking at, and I heard that, oh, one of the pictures is a politician. I think he's called Erofai, or is it Erofai? Please let me know down in the comment section. Let me know more than somebody's name, but I think the name starts with something, Eri something, five is in the name. So yeah, let me know down the exact name of the politician that was painted in the comment section. Thank you. So we got moving around the art gallery. Remember, lights went off while we're at the other building at the wall where they had the president. So we got here and there was still no light, so that's why you find the place kind of dark. I think they were still trying to set up their generator as at the time when we're going around this place, but we could not wait. I mean, we have eyes, we can see, so we decided to make good use of our eyes and just go around the place to see the different artwork found here. Now for this second building, they are not done even arranging the art pieces on the wall. There is still so much work going on in the second building. I mean, the first floor is not even done. They are still doing constructions, and they still have so many art pieces that they are still to figure out where it should be put and all of that. So you're going to find so many art pieces being piled up in certain areas. That's because they are still trying to set up. But this second building as well is very, very large and spacious compared to the space they have in Lagos. This is way bigger, just that it doesn't have like the 4 floors that Lagos has. But when it comes to like the wideness of it, it is really wide and yeah, spacious basically. So after we got seeing all of this, we stepped out, and they kept on telling us to tell somebody to come and visit this place. So I'm going to pass their message because I promised them I was going to pass their message. Please, if you're in Abuja, please make sure you come and visit them. Just come here to see what they have to offer. It will be a great time, I promise you, right? Yes, I fulfilled my promise. They equally have lots of amazing art pieces outside here, which are so beautiful to see. I mean, the land is so spacious, and I heard that she actually purchased this land herself, and she's the one who is doing the construction of this place. That's why you see so much work still going on, and she's trying to design it the way that is befitting for her. So this, I love Nigeria. Yeah, I think this is like the highest highlight for me in this place, because it just gives you like a beautiful souvenir. In Lagos, there is a place where you could buy like small souvenirs you could just stick on your fridge to remember that, okay, you have been to Nigeria and you have been to Lagos. But I think that I love Nigeria is like the souvenir for Abuja, since they didn't have that small souvenir to remind me of Abuja. So I took pictures there and I left the place feeling fulfilled that each time I look at those pictures, I know, okay, I visited Abuja. Yeah, so it was time for us to leave and head out to our next destination. Now, I already gave you guys clue like from the beginning of the video that our next video we're going to be going to the streets of Abuja. So you're going to be seeing the roads, the streets of Abuja through my lens. So stay tuned for that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on finally by the help of God on my next one. Please subscribe. Bye.